Rainbow Friends Chapter 2. Let's talk about it. What's up guys, BigB here, and today I'm going to be going over some predictions for Chapter 2 of Rainbow Friends. You're not going to want to miss this. It's going to cover some key things that I think really reveals what the next chapter or where the next chapter might take place, what kind of monsters we might be seeing, so make sure you stick around to the end of this video. I also have a little surprise for you. But if you are looking forward to Rainbow Friends Chapter 2, make sure to leave a like on the video and feel free to subscribe as well. I'll try to keep you guys up to date. We have some really cool videos coming out on Rainbow Friends as well. And I thank you all for the support. You guys have been absolutely phenomenal. So let's go and jump straight into it. Now, we did do a video the other day talking about 20 things you missed in Rainbow Friends. And we also have another video coming out too. But during that, I did make a little mistake where I mentioned that we were in Oddworld when the arrow got turned around while we were going on the field trip. So you guys were right on that. I think I just made a minor mistake saying that we were in Oddworld. But there are some things that were pointing that were very, very odd, at least, which I'll jump into details about that now. So if you didn't notice that during the actual world that we're in now, like in chapter 1, the boxes that we use says odd, which is just very interesting that the boxes that we have says odd and where we are. So it's almost like these are like shipping boxes, and this is like that factory that is outside of Oddworld that maybe no one knows about, that actually these things go to Oddworld if Oddworld is the carnival. And again, I'll talk about where I think chapter 2 will take place. And also in the room there's like a computer, there's a place with ammunition, and on the computer it says odd. So it looks like things here just went really crazy, and we aren't really supposed to be here. Obviously we wanted to go on a field trip, but it looks like the scientist that got revealed at the very end is looking for more people to experiment on. Is this person or this scientist trying to turn us also into Rainbow Friends? I'll talk more about that later. I have some really cool theories about Red or the scientist. Now, we don't know if this Red character is a part of the Rainbow Friends or if this is someone else. Are they good? Are they bad? I think for the very first impressions, this scientist is bad because through many failed attempts to trying to get us to stay, having all the Rainbow Friends chase us, we finally leave, and at the end, this Red scientist says things are about to get a lot crazier. So what can we expect in chapter 2 if we go based off some of the things that were in chapter 1 and also the way chapter 1 ended? I would say we're going to be going to the nearest place after leaving this scary sort of factory here. And the nearest place to this was where we were originally going. So I think we are going to be going to the real Oddworld or the carnival, or again, maybe this was the real Oddworld because everything in chapter 1 was just really odd. So who knows if this is like the factory that supplies things for this carnival. That's just a theory and thought, at least. So yeah, I think we're going to be going to the carnival, and there we might see some more monsters. We might see pink, we might see yellow, and if this is Red, maybe Red seems like the only one that can kind of talk. Maybe Red is just the brains behind it all. Again, I'm going to cover a video talking completely about this scientist as well. Now, there is a theory that maybe one of the pink or yellow, let's say, is actually friendly. I mean, will we get all the Rainbow Friends revealed if it's only going to be 2 chapters? Or will they kind of stretch it out? Will we have, you know, more different colors or versions of Rainbow Friends? Will we have some ones that are friendly? I mean, there's a lot to think about. And there's still so much to go off of with all the things that were revealed in chapter 1, like the writings on the wall, like they were actually made here. You are only slowing me down. Also other things as well, like the pictures of Blue's first friend. I don't think these things will be revealed in chapter 2, but this is definitely expanding the story already, and I think they did such a great job at kind of planting these little seeds around the map that sort of like showcase off something that could come into the future. Like we had Trenton, Oswald Davis, I believe the name was, and so much more. So if I had to say it, I do think maybe this chapter will pick up where it left off, or you go to the nearest place. And I do think this scientist will actually catch up with us. Maybe we will bump into another Rainbow Friend that is nice and willing to help us. But if this is like, again, picking up where it left off, I do think we are going to end up in the carnival, aka Oddworld, and it's going to be very interesting, very fun. And imagine being in a carnival where you're actually running from new monsters also blue, green, orange. Like, are they going to be able to follow us there, or is the scientist going to be doing something else, more experiments? So it's a lot to look forward to. You guys also left a lot of great comments on Rainbow Friends Chapter 2, so let's actually check out some of your predictions. Now, this first one was by Yuri, and they said, in Chapter 2, we will see Pink. Well, let's hope so. Fox Lover Me 17 says, as we see in the fourth secret, the number pattern, we see blue, orange, green, purple, but in the fifth one, we see Pink. We don't see her/him in the game. So maybe the game is saying that she/he will be in Chapter 2. I really like that, and I really think we will see Pink the next chapter. Next up, we have Palmer Bill, who says, theory for Chapter 2. My theory is that we will have 3 new characters, which are evil, red, maybe, yellow, and indigo. And maybe we find Oswald, aka Creator, hiding somewhere to help us defeat the Rainbow Friends with Scientist Red help. Wow. LP says, Chapter 2 theory. Everyone is deciding to go to the new Odd World, and the old Rainbow Friends are escaping by some way, and it would invade the new Odd World, the one at the left of the intro, and you call the cops, and Odd World got burnt into flames. David says, I think in Chapter 2 we're going to Odd World, the theme park, and the Rainbow Friends will come there. That makes a lot of sense. If we do go there, it's nearby, and they just kind of follow us there, and maybe we'll get help when we're in Odd World. Francie Jason Tattle says, when I play the game, people keep saying in Chapter 2 Pink is going to be there, and they also left some pretty cool tips, so I thank you for this as well. And they said Chapter 2 is Odd World. Kung Fu Panda says, the pattern has blue, orange, green, and purple, and they're in the game, but there's Pink. Pink is not in there right now. Pink is probably going to be in Chapter 2, or maybe Pink is forgotten Rainbow Friend. But there's just the theories. Do you agree with me? That's actually really cool. Maybe Pink is a forgotten Rainbow Friend or escaped. Neptunia says, my theory is I think that Chapter 2 can be only unlocked if the player plays Chapter 1 again. And I also believe that purple might be out of rubber because rubber can stretch. Ooh. Lizzie T says, imagine if Pink, Yellow, and Indigo will be in Chapter 2. Who knows? But I did say I have a little surprise for you, and the little surprise is actually that we have another cool secret video coming out for Rainbow Friends that you do not want to miss. I think there's some things in this that you had no idea even existed as well, so be on the lookout for that. But I really want to know what you guys think about Rainbow Friends Chapter 2. I would love to hear your predictions down below in the comments, and I'll also include those predictions in some of the videos. We'll pick some throughout the comments, some of the best ones, and read them off and just kind of deep dive into them. But thank you all so much for tuning in. If you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like and share it. Also feel free to subscribe for more if you're new, and I will see you in the next one.